Good morning, guys. Welcome to Coaching with Connie. How you doing today? So I wanted to come to you today and talk to you about something that's a huge pet peeve of mine, really frustrating. I think it happens all the time. And unfortunately, I think those people that do it to us don't really understand where it's coming from or why we're frustrated or how this gets to that point. But let me share something with you. So when you are a person in a responsible position, let's say your job or you have a commitment to a volunteering situation or a parenting commitment or a daughter or a son commitment, you are a daughter or son, or you've committed to do something and someone came to you and asked for your help because you've expressed that you have an interest and that you also have the respect that you will take care of these kinds of things. So somebody came to you for help or advice or trusted in you for a job or trusted in you to take care of a job or paying you to do a job, and your responsibility is to follow through. So and when I say follow through, I don't just mean do the job, but I mean keep the person updated on the activity. So let's say, for example, that you're let's say you're a personal trainer and someone's coming to you, they have a schedule to come to you every day during the week or every other day during the week. And your responsibility is to come up with a new training program every other day. And if you don't show up on some of the days that they're expecting you to be there, they're just going to stop coming and not pay you, right? So that's kind of a cause and effect. And that's a really obvious one. But here's something that, let's say you employ someone to take care of something and it's a service business. Let's say it's providing employee incentive information. And so it's a virtual thing. They provide it to you through email. It's not even a one-on-one kind of interaction. Let's just say they provide you with information and it's expected to be every week or so. And maybe you want an update. Maybe you have some coaching with that person going on with one of your employees, or you have that coaching going on with one of your children. Maybe it's a therapist kind of situation. Let's say that, and it's not with you directly, but you're paying for it, or you're the one who has contracted to have that taken care of. And so what would you expect? You would expect to get some updates on that information because you're either paying for it or you've entrusted that service with someone. So when you as an individual say you're going to do something and say you're going to follow through on something, you need to go the extra step and be proactive and keep somebody in the loop, in information, knowing what's going on. In my previous life, I owned a business where we were in a service business, and one of the biggest complaints in that industry was that people weren't ever kept up to date. So it's in the real estate services world. And so people buying and selling homes have no idea what they're doing. And, they know they want to buy a house, but they don't understand the process steps. And so every partner in that process, whether it's the mortgage lender, the realtor, or the title company, needs to be overly proactive in making sure that the people involved in that process understand what's going on in that process. Even if there's no news to share, weekly updates are really important. And so my huge pet peeve is when you're expecting something, whether it's you're working with a doctor or a dentist or you're working with a coach of some sort, if they are required or charged with sharing information with you, you're the person that is getting information from them and you don't have any idea what's going on next. And so that's why you're going to them, because you trust this individual to be a leader in their field and that you've chosen to work with them because they are the leader that you trust. And as that leader, as that person with information, you have to share updates. You have to stay involved. You have to really touch base. Hey, Phil, how are you this morning? So, Phil's a perfect example. He works in the car industry, and in service, the one thing I will say, in my experience is at least in the automotive industry, is they do seem to be proactive. If something's going on with your vehicle, you take it in, I say, hey, it's making some kind of sound, and they call you and say, this is what we found. Does this sound like what you thought it might be? And here's what's going on. Here's what it'll take. Here's what's going on. Here's how it's going to happen. That's really proactive. But there's a lot of other industries that do not do this, and you have to think about the people that you're charged with taking care of, because it's a huge pet peeve of mine. I don't know how to take care of my computer. I don't know how to take care of my car. I trust you to tell me what to do, but I also trust you to keep me updated with what's going on in the process. Even if you have no updates. Hey, we've been working on your car for 4 days and I still have no idea. We're still going through the process. I'm sorry that it's taken so long, but I wanted you to know. Hey, I'm working on your computer and I still can't figure out where the bug is. I want you to know that I am working on it and that it's happening. Not radio silence. That's the piece that is really frustrating and annoying to those that are trusting you to take care of those things. And you may not be a business owner. You may not be a business leader. You may be an individual that works for an organization. Suggest this in your organization. Suggest this to your family, who maybe you're entrusting your child with someone while you're on vacation. You would hope that you would get some regular updates. Maybe you're entrusting your dog or your cat with someone while you go on a trip. And wouldn't it be great if you got pictures or texts that say this is what's going on? We need to be kept in the loop about things we don't know. And it's so frustrating when those that we trust don't do it. If someone says they're going to call me, and we all make mistakes, but if somebody says they're going to call me within the next couple hours and they don't, I'm frustrated. If they wait 24 hours, I'm really frustrated. And if they aren't professional enough to have responded and take charge of that, to at least say to me, hey, I've got something going on, something came up, I can't do it. Now, let me say, I'm not perfect and we all make mistakes, but as soon as you realize that you've messed this up or made this mistake, you need to step in and stand up and apologize, because the person on the other end is charging you with something they don't know how to do or they don't have information about, and they need to be kept in the loop. The best way you can be the best you is to make sure that the people that trust you with information or helping them are kept in the loop, that you are giving them information, that you're keeping them updated, and you're interacting and asking questions of them so that you can properly help them. So I know that this sounds like a huge requirement, a huge need, a huge give, but it's really not, guys. All you need to do is think about the people that trust you with something. What are they trusting you with? You're making something for them. You expect to be at a craft show. You expect that somebody is going to be, in my situation, I'm coaching with several different people, and I promise somebody I'm going to show up at an event that they're going to be at because I want to make sure that they're okay, that they don't need any help, just to be supportive. And if I don't show up or don't even make a call, then I've let them down and I'm not following through. And that's the pet peeve. Do what you say you're going to do. Follow through with that. And even if they didn't ask you to do it, it's your job. It's your responsibility to follow through with what you said you would do. And it's your responsibility if you're in a position where you're giving some service to someone in some way, you need to keep them updated. They don't know what they don't know, and they need your information. And the more you share, the more you interact, the more successful you're going to be in your business, in your personal life, in your volunteering life. Stay involved, stay proactive, make sure people know, stay in touch. In today's world, there's no reason not to stay in touch very frequently with today's technology. So, sorry to rant a little bit, but I really think you guys got the message. If you're in a service industry or you're providing a service, make sure the people you know what's going on all the time, even if they haven't asked you. It's your job to make sure they know, because you know what's going on, even if nothing's going on. They have no idea. They're sitting at home waiting for you to call and hoping that you do. So, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Look forward to talking to you again real soon. If I don't, before Turkey Day, enjoy your Turkey Day. Make sure you're spending quality time with your family. Put your phone down. Enjoy people. Laugh. Eat a little bit extra. Have fun. And I'll talk to you again real soon. Thanks for tuning in to Coaching with Connie. I'm Connie Fuksa. Bye-bye.